Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It'll be September 27th. For sale, 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. So this search request comes from a subscriber. And like this subscriber, if there's a classic car you're looking for out there, it's free and easy to do. Just subscribe to the channel below and drop in the comments below the make and the model, and I'll round them up for you. Everybody that's new to the channel, this is going to be my pick of the day right here. And we've done two other Oldsmobile searches tonight. This is going to be our last Oldsmobile search right here. And I got to tell you, I like the 68s myself, but these 70s are pretty cool. And this will be our last search because we had a lot found. So 1970 Cutlass is what you're looking for. This is what's out there for sale as of right now. We're going to be on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. I've put them in price order from lowest to highest. I've deleted off all the duplicates. I don't charge finder fees, nor do I get any commissions when they sell. I don't make the prices. If you'd like to pay it forward to the channel, just click on the thumb underneath the video right there that you're digging what we're doing, looking up cars that are currently for sale. So this first one's a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. They want $2,700 for it. So if you want to find this ad, you get on Facebook Marketplace, Ohio area, punch in 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. You'll find it, $2,700. That goes for all the ones we're going to look at today. Just punch in the title and you will find it in that area. They're all currently posted. So you heard right, first one's here in Ohio. I'm digging that because that's where I'm at. So clean title on this is what it says. Easy restoration project. Has a Buick motor and tranny in it. They're not hooked up. The floor is solid, frame solid except where it holds the trunk, which is a common spot on these and Chevelles. These frames were bad for rotting out in the back. But easy fix, as long as it's not rotted out in front of the wheel, should be something you can fix. This don't look bad at all. Again, cheapest one started us off at $2,700. It's got a title, it's in Ohio. You gotta dig that. Did have the wrong bumper on the back. That part is bad, and it says the bumper is most likely 72. So I had the wrong bumper. But in Ohio, looking for one, boom, right off the bat, that's where we're at first. On to another one. It's going to be in PA. It's going to be a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible. Two-door, posted 17 weeks ago. He's asking $3 grand. I don't know if it's all in one piece or not, but it's definitely up in the weeds. And that looks like the frame laying there up against the shed. So I'm guessing they got the frame out from underneath of it. Looks like those Chevy Rally wheels might go with it. I don't know. He ain't seeing much. 17 weeks, clean title, project. Most of it comes with the vehicle. $3,000 or best offer. New floor pan and trunk. Pans are new. And body bushings. So that might be worth checking out. Somebody tore it all apart and didn't want to finish it, and there it sits. Could be yours. $3 grand PA, 17 weeks. Probably get that pretty cheap. On to another one. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass for $3,500, listed a week ago in Iowa. Comes with bill sale only, or this might have been my pick of the day. Had a crushed quarter panel, crushed front bumper, missing half the grille. Got a 2-barrel on it. 350, I'm sure. It's a 70 Olds Cutlass, 350 Rocket. Turns by hand with factory disc brakes. Car's rusty, needs restoration. Clean frame. Car is mostly complete. And the vehicle has a VIN, but it's a bill sale only. Again, it's in Iowa. On to another one. It's going to be 1970 Olds Cutlass, $3,500, listed 8 weeks ago in Michigan. You see two more Cutlasses sitting here in the back. It's also a Post. Does have a 350 in it. I'm going to go on a limb and say. It's a complete original F85 352 barrel. Cranks but don't start. It's got turbo 350 trans, manual steering, no AC. Got a nice little printout on it. Again, it's been on here for 2 months. Had a nice headliner in it. I like the color. Just needs repainted. Door's got some damage. The rust don't look that bad. That don't look like a bad deal. For $3,500, you're buying it off a Cutlass guy. Imagine that. On to another one. It's going to be a 70 Oldsmobile Cutlass for $3,500. 10 weeks ago in Michigan. We've seen some cool stuff in Michigan the past couple months. And again, you can always go check out the old Rounding Them Ups, because a lot of these cars, I know I was seeing a lot of cars that were old episodes, and they're still posted for sale, especially when you get up into over $20,000. You see something you like, look it up in that area. More than likely, they still got it. 1970 Cutlass, Oldsmobile Cutlass, 3,500, 10 weeks ago, Michigan. This car don't look bad at all. Looks like it hasn't been touched. 1970 Cutlass, 455 locked. So the engine's locked up. It's got 455 in it. It's been off the road since 84. It has a title for it. It's 72 interior. In great shape. All original, but then it said it had 72 interior in it. You don't even show the interior. So on to another one. Again, if you're interested in that one, it's Michigan. Check it out. On to another one. It's 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass S Coupe. 2D for 2-door. I don't know why they'd leave that in there, but I guess they did make a lot of 4-doors, right? So that is a good thing to put in there. 3,500 on this one. Listed 20 weeks ago. Washington. It's funny how many cars I look up, man, on a daily. Or weekly, anyway. Not on a daily anymore. We're not bringing them daily no more. We was bringing them daily, though, but I don't know. It seemed not to help the channel grow any, so we're just letting the videos ride a couple days before we come on. I'm thinking like maybe doing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So 4 days a week do round them ups. I dig the original wooden wheel in this one. It had a door card pulled off there, but cool steering wheel. I appreciate seeing no air cleaner compared to one we're going to see later. I've seen enough of those ones. I'm about to just stop talking about the air cleaners. So if you follow the channel, you know why I don't like the Edelbrock air cleaner. 95% complete car. Asking $3,500. I mean, think tonight we've seen one in each episode, and there's one in this episode too. On to another one. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. $5,000 on this one. 7 weeks ago in Ohio. 70 Cutlass. Got a L74, 310 horse, 350 tilt. Steering and automatic on the floor. Head factory dual exhaust. I dig the colors. We hear the rounding them up train coming in. And those look all original. They put a master cylinder on there, but other than that, looks like it had cruise control too. And air conditioning. Console shift. I'm digging it. Price on that was $5,000. Ohio. He didn't mention nothing about a title. On to another one. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile. That's how he's got this one punched in. It's going to be Cincinnati, Ohio area. $5,000 he wants for this. It's been posted for 17 weeks. It's a real 1970 Cutlass 442 VIN. Needs total restoration. The floor is in real solid. The trunk needs some patches. It does run. Needs the gas tank. $5,000 or best offer. And he's saying it's a real 442. So there you go. You want to find a 442? $5,000. We found one. 'Cause that's what we do here on Rounding Them Up, man. We look for cars for sale. And right there's a 70 Olds Cutlass 442 for $5,000 in Ohio. On to another one. It's going to be a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass S Coupe for $5,000. 14 weeks ago, Florida. Yeah. Look at the big old hole it's got routed in that. And seeing that, I got a buddy that's just told me about a 69 Malibu might go by for $2,500. Instead, it had rod around the back window, so there's kind of stuff it'll be looking like probably for $2,500. But 14 weeks ago on this, it's in Florida. It says great car to restore, has a salvage title. There's no doubt I'd rather go get the 442 for the same price here in Ohio. On to another one. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass S Coupe, 2-door. I don't know if I included any 4-doors. $5,000 on this one. 9 weeks ago, PA. It's the one that's got the beautiful air cleaner on it. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass 455 automatic. Power steering, power disc brakes. Original black car with black bucket interior. Tic-Tac tag, 12-bolt posi. Car runs, drives, stops, Flowmaster exhaust. Needs to be finished. Needs drivers. Passenger side floor patch. And yep, he's got an awesome air cleaner on there and a real beautiful steering wheel. But for what he said the car was, I guess it's kind of a pretty good deal. If you're in the area, PA, $5,000, looking for a 70 Olds Cutlass. He shows you the holes in the floors. The Z8 shifter is a piece of shit. So while you're throwing away this air cleaner and the steering wheel, you can throw that shifter away too. But that's my opinion. On to another one. This is a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass for $5,500. Listed 15 weeks ago. Sacramento, California. Definitely got a nice set of Chevy wheels on there, but I myself don't like the Chevy wheels on it. It's only got 4 photos. Oh, there's 5 photos there. It's a good shot right there. 455 engine. Rebuilt, new tranny, new exhaust. Coated frame, very minimal rust. Rear end's a posi. This car's in very good shape. No rust on the floor pans. Some new parts included. That's what it says. $5,500. That's got to be a great price for where that's at. Sacramento, California. It's been on there for 15 weeks. He hasn't been able to sell that car. On to another one. It's going to be a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass here for $6,000. So listed 2 weeks ago. Jacksonville, Florida. 1970 Cutlass. Driving on the trailer. Car runs and drives around the yard. Clean title. Factory 12-bolt rear end. Matching factory wheels. Factory non-air car. Body in good shape for the age. Mostly unmolested. Factory floor pans. Clean shocks. So when you hear me read all that out, you could probably see it. I know when we first started doing rounding them up, it was too blurry on the way I was recording videos. But you can probably read these out for yourself. So if I always go too fast, trying to get through in a half hour, doubt that's going to happen with as many finds as we got right here. But that's why I always scroll it up. You can pause it, and better yet, just get on your phone and go check it out. It's in Florida. It's a 1970 Olds Cutlass. Did say the original wheels, but it's hubcaps. I don't know if I dig the hubcaps or not, but appreciate not seeing an air cleaner on there. That looked like a good shot right there, man. You gotta appreciate when someone shows you really good pictures of their car. That's a pretty good picture. Right in here is where you'd want to see for rot. And right before the back wheels, where that cross member goes over. On to another one. It's gonna be a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass for $8,000 right here. Listed 2 weeks ago, Iowa. Selling my project. We opened a restaurant, he said. And the trunk pan and gutters need to be replaced. So back trunk jams all rotted out along with the trunk pan. Got a nice looking engine down in it. The floors look good where they've cut out where the rust was, which was a big huge section. But the rest of it's all painted up. It don't look that bad. That last shot, there's where your work's going to be. Same kind of work I got to do on my Comet. My blue sky Comet, metallic Comet. Before Dave tells me to take a drink. But that's what I got to fix in that car. Is it's all rotted out right through here where it was hitting the rear end. The tail pan's crushed. So I still haven't got out there and got that done on that car. I did get it running, which that's a plus. On to another one. Still got to get the gas tank in it. 1970 Olds Cutlass here. F85, $8,000. A lot of you guys might be not even know what I'm talking about if you just watch Rounding Them Up episodes, but I am building some 64 Comet Calientes, and I have a Cyclone. We'll probably get on the beginning of next year. This is listed 4 weeks ago. Bowling Green, Kentucky. 1970 Olds F85. Factory white with blue interior. I'm digging that. Only options, power steering. Has the radio delete plate. The suspension's been rebuilt. New shocks. Springs, ball joints, etc. It's got a 403 Olds engine in this. Out of a Trans Am. I kind of dig that. So I'm digging this car a lot. I love the blue interior. I don't know about the painted up trunk pan, but interior sure looks good in this car. Under the hood look good too. So lower fenders are rotted. 2 really bad pictures of the sides right there. I always talk about how you can crop that up if you're going to be listing your car and you're taking pictures with your phone. Just go to edit. You can cut off all this. You can cut out the driveway and everything. And it would have been a huge picture of the car. As a seller, that might be something you want to think about. Don't like the rust up in here in the trunk. So with this like this, you almost go ahead and want a mini tub it. On to another one. It's going to be a 1970 Olds Cutlass. $9,500. This is at a dealership. Listed 11 weeks ago. It's going to be South Dakota. I do dig the hood. Again, real bad photo. But there's a real good photo of how to crop it. And I love the wheels. Those are sweet. It looks like you got red line tires on those. 9,500. I definitely like the wheels on it. Inside look pretty solid too. Looks original. This car looks great. Look how solid that looks. Yep, some green door cards. They had the inner fenders too. I don't know if those were plastic or if they were metal or not, but some dude's like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, my brother had a 396 Chevelle Post 4-speed car. Came with rubber floor for carpet. It came radio delete plate, and it also had plastic factory inner fenders. So I don't know if he knows what he was talking about. See, then went on to say, I don't know what cars are bringing for money, which is just hilarious. We've been bringing rounding them ups for 3 years now on YouTube. So for me not to know what cars are bringing, no, I know that cars ain't bringing it unless someone pays it. On to another one. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass 4-door. So we do have a 4-door. Unless he's just got that in his ad. Oh, there we go. 9,500. Listed 2 weeks ago, Texas. Clean title. 70 Olds Cutlass on 26-inch dubs. Original everything. Music, TVs included. 9,500 firm. No low ballers. Plain blue Texas title in hand. You gotta love hearing that from a Texas ad. I dig the air cleaner, and the interior looks beautiful. So yeah, man, if you're looking for one on dubs, black too, 4-door, damn, I don't think it's gonna get any nicer than that. 9,500 bucks 2 weeks ago, Texas. Check him out. On to another one. It's gonna be our first Craigslist ad. So Craigslist didn't come in till 11/2 on these. Listed 9 days ago in El Paso. That's how he starts off, is showing you the interior is pretty nice. Oh, they got something circled, dasher maybe or something. I don't like the trailer wheels. And I don't like he went out there with this garden hose on that picture, wherever the hell it was at, and sprayed it all down. You can tell how the whole ground's all soaking wet because he just sprayed water on it. So I'm trying to make it look like it shines like a mirror. Trust me, it don't. Not a bad looking car, but 11/2 on that. If you want to read it out, there it is. Again, you can go look it up. 9 days ago, it's on Craigslist, El Paso. On to another one. It's going to be a 1970 Olds Cutlass here for 11,500. Listed 18 weeks ago in Florida. Does have a cool hood on it. It's got some cool wheels on it. Got this W30 spoiler on it. Back bumper is rusted up. I'm digging it. Trunk pan looks pretty rusty too. So it needs a trunk pan. Clean title. It's a 70 Oldsmobile 442 project. It remains original numbers matching engine transmission. Turbo 400. Performance 11-inch converter. It's got a nice printout on this car. Claiming it's a true 442. And he decoded it right there. So looking for a 442. Got a nice looking engine being put together for it, and it's actually already down in it. So cool looking car right there. It shows you he's got the title for it. Shows you a lot of good photos. Man, it's a cool one. You had a dent and a quarter panel and a bad back bumper. Other than that, a little bit of rot around the roof. Maybe. 11,500. 18 weeks. Still got it. On to another one. It's going to be the same one we just looked at. So there's a duplicate I missed. One with the trailer wheels. I sprayed it down with water. On to another one. It's going to be a 1970 Oldsmobile F85 Postcard Cutlass. 12,500 we're up to. Does have nice wheels on it. I don't know, it just looks really plain and blue for some reason to me, but there's before they painted it. I had a lot of photos in that one shot. I appreciate no air cleaner on there. Well, it's apparently just been painted. I don't know, it don't look right. It's like chrome delete or something. I have a 70 Olds F85 post car. Blue car has a 425 cubic inch with a Z442 exhaust manifolds. He wants 12,500 for it. Doesn't mention the title. On to another one. This will be a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass for 12,500. Listed 9 weeks ago. Tennessee. Man, it's a convertible with the W30 hood on it. I'm digging that. So I don't like the color that they painted it, and I really hate the interior. I don't know, man. You want to put some big dub wheels on there, it might look alright. But to me, man, repaint that with some white stripes. You could double that price tag on that car. So you have to check it out. Being a convertible, I'd be leery about the rust repairs it's had. There's the printout if you want to read it up. I'd pass. It does say firm, firm, firm. On to another one. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sedan 4-door. So we did have another 4-door. I don't think it could be as nice as the other one, right? Those look like we got a wet driveway. So the paint's going to be fooling you from the kind of shine it actually has. It's easier done on silver than a black car. You can tell that black car was wet. This one here, you can't even tell it was sprayed other than the ground's wet. This has some big shiny wheels on it. That's what that convertible was missing, right? Then maybe it would have been worth $12,500, but it looked like someone stole the wheels. Beautiful Cutlass 4-door here, 350 rocket, positive rear end, all original numbers matching, 24-inch wheels on it. Have a video of car on request. So it's got a nice vinyl top on it still too. Don't see no bubbles underneath the vinyl, at least in the pictures he give. That thing looks sweet. On to another one. It's going to be back to Craigslist for one. It's going to be in Los Angeles, 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Wanting $14,000, posted 18 days ago. And it shows before paint on this one too, so I'm guessing that's some newer satin paint. I don't know about the wheels. They took it to bare metal. Definitely looks like they did some good body work on it. But the paint didn't look that great. It looked like it was done with like a satin finish. Yep, does say clean title. He updated the ad just 3 days ago. And again, the area is San Diego. If you want to find that one and check it out, it's on here for $14,000. On to another one. We're at $14,000 again. Going to be a 70 Cutlass. This time we're going to be in Missouri. Posted 3 weeks ago. Definitely like the wheels better. Also painted in satin. And then we see a trailer wheel in the back with some cool wheels on the front. But I don't know what we got going on. Maybe you aren't getting those other wheels. Those have a Buick sitting up beside it. Seeing this picture right here, he's got one of those Cutlass rallies sitting in the ugly looking seats that they put in it. On to another one. It's going to be a 70 Olds Cutlass for $15,000, listed 2 weeks ago. Or I'm sorry, 2 days ago. I mean Oklahoma. Looks like it's that powder blue with blue interior. Console automatic. This car could be really nice. Not really good photos of it. 1970 Cutlass. It's got 350 engine. That's all it says. Posted 2 days ago. So just bad photos on that one. Can't really see it. On to another one. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. $17,000. 9 weeks ago in Florida. See, it's got the 442 emblems and a 442 hood on it. Emblems on the fenders, the spoiler. So it's definitely all cloned out. Don't look bad. Even that rusty air cleaner looked good to me. On to another one. This thing's popping out rust and stuff everywhere. It's an older restoration. Looks like mold all over the headliner. Carpet's beat. $17,000 for it though. It does say a tribute car. On to another one. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. I'd rather build my own. Like I say in every episode, I always recommend buying something you build yourself. So you could have got a real 442 back there for what, $5,000? And that way it'd be the real thing when you're all done with it. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass, $18,500, listed 6 weeks ago, California. So Los Angeles, they painted the front bumper black, got some black rims on it. I don't know if they painted the back bumper black or not. They don't show it. If they did, it looks pretty nasty, I bet. Got some tinted wheels, or tinted glass to match the wheels. And what's it say? LS2 with a 700R rebuilt transmission. So I don't know. Silver paint. Looks like it's updated somewhat. It's got a system in it. I don't know, about $18,500. On to another one. It's gonna be a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass for $19,000, and it's a convertible. So I'd definitely take this over that other one we just looked at. Console automatic. I don't know if it's a real 442 convertible or not. 70 Olds Cutlass convertible, 354 barrel Holly, Elderbrock, and headers. That's all it says for description. It does have some cool Olds wheels on it. Top looks like it's kind of dated, but $19,000 for that rag top. New Jersey. 9 weeks it's been on here. Got a round 'em up train coming in as we hit $20,000, man. So we're up to 20G on these cars. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. 20,000, 22 weeks ago. It's going to be in Idaho. Man, that looks great right there as we enjoy the sounds of the train. It's going to be a hard top. It's one sweet deal you can find. Supreme Cutlass. Unmolested, extremely rare, and is in current condition. It's got a nice long book printed out on it. So if you want to read it up, you can pause it or just go to it. It's been here for 22 weeks. He's got a bunch of photos of it. Don't look bad under the hood. It could have been cleaned up a little better. Could have cleaned that trunk up a little better too if you're going to try to get $20,000 for it. But seats are all split up. I would have repaired those too. Done something, thrown something over them. For $20,000, man. That's why it's been on here 22 weeks. On to another one. This one's going to be all wet. You can see where they sprayed it down too. So 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, 20,000, 14 weeks ago, Tampa, Florida. Doesn't look like it's wet in those pictures right there. You got to appreciate that. Nice looking car. Definitely like this more than the other one. Tampa, Florida, 20,000 sounds about right. Florida's always inflated. 20K or best offer. We'll trade in great condition. Starts and drives perfectly. All original. That's what you're getting on that 70 Cutlass right there. On to another one. That's a nice car. It's gonna be a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass for 20,000. 4 weeks ago in Georgia. It's got some big gold wheels on it. I like the green color. The tan interior goes with the gold wheels. Definitely like the gold wheels better than those chrome ones, maybe. I don't know. I think the gold wheels look gaudy if you were looking at the front end and back end and seeing silver and gold together. But so yeah, maybe like them other wheels better. Have to read them out to see which ones you're getting with it. Price is 20 or 24 with the different wheels. On to another one. It's going to be in Hartford. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass LS6 454, 22,000. So we're on to Craigslist. Hartford's going to be Connecticut. You heard it right. It's got big block Chevy in it. I did the Kragers. This thing's a 4-speed. It's got to be a blast to drive. It's not. It's an automatic. There's the printout if you want to read it. He's got a nice long book on that one too. He updated the posting 18 days ago. That might have been when he finished typing about it. On to another one. This is listed 4 weeks ago. Cleveland, Ohio, 1970 Olds Cutlass. Wants $22,500 for this one. Again, got some big wheels on there. I mean, it took the time to put Saturday and time on there. I mean, how easy has it been to crop that shit off? Let us see your car. Crop off half this parking lot. It's pictures that sell your car. People are going to reach out and contact you. It's got some nice pictures. And that right there was a really good picture of this car. That would have been the one I would be showing as the banner or the thumbnail if I was trying to show this car for sale. It's pretty nice under the hood. Doesn't look bad. I don't know if you're getting those other wheels with it or not. You have to read it out. There it is. It says 24-inch wheels. 22.5. I like it with those wheels right there. That thing looks great right there. On to another one. That's going to be 22.5. I don't know how. It looks like a rusty hood. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass SX. 13 weeks ago, North Carolina. Fully documented, numbers matching. Air conditioning, bucket seats, console, rally gauges. Man, it looks a little shitty though, I think, for the price. I'm seeing rust everywhere. For 22.5, I don't give a shit if it's documented or not. Man, I wouldn't buy that one. That's just me. You want to go spend 22.5 on one you're going to need to repaint. On to another one. And then I don't care about any of that documented shit anymore anyway. Minnesota or Minneapolis on this one. It's going to be a 1970 Olds Cutlass Convertible. It's going to be on Craigslist. I love it, man. The red, the white top, the white interior, the red rally wheels. This thing looks beautiful. 25,000. I think that's underpriced. And he didn't take very many pictures. So is it a scam ad? I don't know. It's been on here for 24 days. He hasn't sold that car. That's incredible. Yep. On to another one. Still on Craigslist. Gonna be San Francisco Bay Area 1970 convertible Cutlass for $26,000 for this one. And yeah, it would look better with a wheels painted the same color as the top. Maybe that is what it is. Just the pictures are so close. Looks like it's got some real pretty paint on it. But again, it looks like it's been sprayed down with water. The ground's all wet. So, you gotta watch for deceiving photos too. So, I mean, some guys don't know how to take photos at all, and some guys know how to be real deceiving. On to another one. It's gonna be a 70 Oldsmobile Cutlass Rally 350 Rally 350. That's how he's got it listed. It's in North Carolina. It's been on here for 3 weeks for $29,000. So, yep, got a painted back bumper, painted front bumper. Oh, these would look better with some beauty rings or something stuck on them. It's too much yellow. That's my opinion. Got some black interior in there that didn't look bad. Price $29,000. There was so much paint on that VIN that you can't even read the letters no more. Yep. Rally 350 for sale. Numbers matching. Got a 650 Holly on it. No joy rides. He has a title in hand. So if that's what you're looking for, is a yellow one with lots of yellow. Boom. We found you one right there in North Carolina for $29,000. On to another one. It's going to be another one for $29,000. 70 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Cutlass with the 1S. So you punch that in New York area, it'll be the one to come up. It says very clean original Cutlass, a 350 and automatic transmission. There ain't no way I see that kind of money there, man. What do you say the mileage was? It doesn't. It says 200,000, 20,000, 120,000 maybe. I don't know, man. It don't look like no $29,000 car to me. 15 maybe. On to another one. That's like half what he's asking. 1970 Cutlass here. 30,000 5 weeks ago, Connecticut. Clean title. Incredibly clean. 70 Cutlass. 3,000 miles since frame off restoration on this one. So that's my point, you know. 29 for the other one. Look what you could buy for 30. It's frame off restoration. So if they've done it right, this car should be absolutely beautiful. And it does look really, really good. $30,000 good? Well, how bad do you want one? That's always the question. How bad do you want one? Well, check him out. Connecticut's the area you're at. That's been on there for 5 weeks. On to another one. It's going to be back to Craigslist. It's going to be in Dallas. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme Convertible Survivor car. $31,000 they're asking for this. Posted 10 days ago. Absolutely love the wheels and the red and the white. I got to set on that last guy's car, man. He had his underpriced, right? It is an automatic. So that's one thing that make it even better is the 4-speed one, but pretty nice car. $31,000 is what you're looking for. It's a convertible. That was posted 10 days ago in Dallas. That's a nice, beautiful car, which isn't a bad price. If you've been watching Rounding Them Up for the last 6 months, we started boosting the prices up here where we're looking at these cars for over $20,000, $30,000. And that's not a bad looking car, convertible for that money. Dallas, Texas. On to another one. It's going to be $31,000. So if you like blue better, we got a blue one. This is going to be in New Hampshire 5 weeks ago. And this is absolutely beautiful as well. I think I am actually liking this better than the red. But I like blue. Look how good that looks. The air conditioning, original air cleaner. It's been dropping in temperature here lately. It says rain off and on here at the bottom. Here's some kind of can over there. It keeps popping in and out. So I don't know. Must be getting warm and cool real quick. That's a nice car. $31,000 on that one. Convertible with AC. Runs and drives great and very reliable. Yeah, I like that one a lot. $31,000. On to another one. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass 2-door Rally 350. I don't know. After seeing those ones that we just seen, I mean, I don't know. Would you rather see it dusty or wet? Again, it's too much yellow for me. I appreciate the air cleaner. We gotta say that like every time we look at the engine anymore. With this many shitty ones that we've seen in recent episodes. says title in hand, no joyride. So I don't know if that's the same car as the other one that was on the trailer or not. In this ad, he's wanting $32,000 for it. If it was the same car, my bad. This is going to be an Inland Empire 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, Craigslist, $33,000. Posted 27 days ago, and he just updated the ad 2 days ago. So it'll still be on here if you get on here to look it up. It's painted satin black. Got some nice wheels on it. Digital gauges. It's like a beautiful car. $33,000. Yeah, it might just be. Have to check it out. It's a custom built 455 cubic inch turbo 400 transmission. So I dig it's a 455, but again, I'd want a manual. On to another one. This is going to be a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass for $34,500, listed 4 days ago in California. Yep, there you go. $34,500 for this red one with the red wheels, white top, white interior. Just a beautiful color combo. The car sells all day long. Will he get $34,500? He'll probably get damn near close to it. That thing is beautiful. That's been on here for 4 days. So if you're looking for a red, white convertible, that's where you need to head to right there. Either that or back to that other guy that had his for like $25,000. On to another one. It's going to be Bellingham 70 Cutlass convertible again. $35,000 on this one. 23 days ago. He's not updated it, so within a week, this car will no longer be on here unless he updates the ad. And again, you got to appreciate that on Craigslist listings over Facebook Marketplace is they don't let shit ride on here for 23 weeks. This is 23 days, and after 30 days, they're gone. On to another Craigslist ad. It's going to be South Florida 442 Oldsmobile Tribute Cutlass Supreme. He wants $37,000 for this car. Posted 3 weeks ago, and he has not updated the ad. Looks extremely shiny. Looks like the driveway could have been wet at one time, so I don't know if they sprayed it down or not. Ground don't look wet in that one, so it might just actually be buffed out and look really nice. $37,000 on it. That's not a 4-speed. 21 days ago, so 3 weeks. Check him out, South Florida. On to another one. I'm not sure how high they did go. Probably like, I don't know, like 75,000 might have been the limit. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass, $37,500 for this. Listed 5 days ago. Louisiana. Some beautiful pictures of the skyline and shit. Where's the car? Oh, there it is. Man, what the hell are people thinking when they're trying to sell their shit? Like that one, dude. Could you went 2 more blocks away and took that picture? Maybe we'd have seen it a little better. What the? I don't know, man. You tell me. I don't like the black and the red as nice as the red and white. That's me. $37,500 on that one. On to another one. This is going to be Rhode Island. It's going to be our last Craigslist ad. 1970 Cutlass Supreme convertible. He wants $39,500. Posted 28 days ago. He just updated it 3 weeks ago. Yep, it's the red and white. It's just a good combo, man. Can't beat that. Can't beat something that works. And red and white works. So nice car. I don't know. You have to want one really bad. $39,500. You're definitely cruising the car shows. Probably winning a couple trophies with it. It looks beautiful. On to another one. Here we go. You're going to pay $39,000. You might as well pay $40,000, right? Not no convertible here, though. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass W31. $40,000. Listed 5 weeks ago, Texas. Love the stripe and the paint job. It's got the spoiler on it. It's got the Magnum wheels. Gives you shots underneath of it. And it looks absolutely great. Trunk's all nice and cleaned up. $40,000 he wants for this one. Got the Ram Air hood. It's a real Ram Air hood. So that's definitely one badass car. 4-speed's the only thing that can make it better, right? I'm digging that one. Rare. W31, very well documented. So looking for the real deal? Check him out. He's got one on here. He's got it listed for $40,000. On to another one. This is going to be our highest priced car of the day. 1970 Oldsmobile. So I was wrong. Cutoff was $40,000. This one's $41,000. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible 2-door. This is 9 weeks ago in Florida. Like a mint green, man. It looks like Grandma and Grandpa's car, and it just never left the driveway or the garage. So if original is what you're looking for, I mean, I'm pretty picky though. You know what I mean? I'd have swept the carpet. This needed to be swept out. And not only swept out, but that first picture right here, man, this master cylinder where they spilled that brake fluid and shit. Yep, that's got to be cleaned. I mean, you kidding me? 41,000. Why would I not? Why would I buy a green one when I can go buy that dude's red one for 25? So people's prices are all over the place. Doesn't mean this car is worth 41,000 just because some guy posted one for 41,000. On to my pick of the day. This is the one I go grab. So I'm not looking for a Cutlass, but if I was going to buy one, I think this is the one I go check out. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile F85 NO. So that's how you punch it in. North Carolina, $6,500, 12 weeks ago. So I think he budge on the price a little bit, maybe. It does say clean title. It says 1970 Olds Cutlass. Runs good. Will drive. Have moved it around in the yard. It has new header exhaust. Newer interior. Has a 700 R4 in it now for transmission. Very little rust, decent shape. Looking for about $5,500 for it. I have a title in my name. That's what the description says. So it's been on here for a while. And I don't know, I guess I could live with the wheels and the painted front bumper for a little while. But this ain't a bad looking car, man. $6,500. It just needs painted different. I don't know about that big stripe going over the whole front of the car, but I mean, I guess I could even live with the paint job. The biggest thing I'd have to do is go get a bell housing transmission, because it's already got the pedals still in here, and put a 4-speed in this. Get rid of the bucket seats, get rid of the Grant wheel. Like I said, I could live with the wheels for a minute. At least I picked up a set of rallies or something. That's a nice car. Hard to believe that that's some Megadeth, so you gotta appreciate that. And I think that's the pick of the day. $6,500, clean title. I don't know what do you say was in it for an engine. I believe it had a Olds engine in it too, so it was probably just a 350. Some really nice clean shots at the bottom right there. The frame rails and the floors look great. Trunk looks excellent. I'm telling you, this is the one. If you're looking for a 70 Olds Cutlass, man, you can't get your trailer loaded up and fast enough out there in North Carolina. And it's been on here 12 weeks, which just blows my mind. So unless there's just something I'm not seeing, it does look like it's a post, but I'm digging it. That's my pick of the day. So I hope y'all dig the Oldsmobile searches all night. We're just going to try to get to some Delta 88s, 65s, and 674s, or 75s and 64s. So if you had that request for Oldsmobile and you thought we forgot about you, we got you down there. We'll get to it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that big thumbs up, and peace out.